If you carry a credit card balance, you know the feeling. You send in a payment every single month, but when the next statement arrives, the total amount you owe has barely budged. That lack of progress is not an accident. The minimum payment system is a mathematical formula engineered by banks to prioritize interest fees over principal, keeping you paying them for as long as legally possible. But you can break the formula. The debt avalanche is a strictly mathematical strategy designed to eliminate high-interest balances and save you thousands of dollars in fees along the way. Before we start, you need to gather your tools. Get your current credit card statements, a pen, some paper, and find 3 specific numbers for every card you own: the total balance, the minimum payment, and the APR. Pulling these numbers out of the apps and onto a page takes the abstract anxiety of debt and turns it into a targeted, actionable plan against the banks. No payoff strategy on earth can work if you are still actively adding new charges to your accounts. That brings us to step 1, the freeze. As of today, you must completely stop using your credit cards. You need to transition immediately to a debit card or cash to ensure your current balances do not grow by a single dollar. Now that the bleeding has stopped, we move to step 2, reconnaissance. We are going to force all of your hidden debts out into the open. To build your personal debt dashboard, set up 4 specific columns: card name, balance, minimum payment, and APR. Populate these columns with every single piece of credit card debt you currently hold, leaving nothing out. Pay special attention to that final column. APR stands for annual percentage rate. In practical terms, this number represents the exact speed and aggression at which your debt is growing against you every single day. Compiling this raw, unfiltered data forces you to confront the true mathematical reality of your situation, stripping away the psychological illusions the banks use to keep you comfortable. When looking at a list of debts, human instinct naturally wants to attack the account with the largest total balance first. Do not do this. Sorting your dashboard by the total amount owed is a major strategic error that will cost you time and money. Instead, we execute step 3, the target lock. Looking back at our dashboard, we will strictly reorder this list based on one metric alone: the highest APR. The account with the highest interest rate goes to the absolute top of the list. This top card is now enemy number 1. Because its high rate drains your future wealth the fastest, eliminating it first guarantees your fastest overall route to zero debt. With the list sorted, we shift from planning to active warfare. All of your lower priority debts are now going on autopilot. On this prioritized dashboard, you will pay only the bare minimum required on every single card, except for enemy number 1 at the top. Next, aggressively cut your lifestyle overhead to find any spare cash. You take that top card's standard minimum payment, add every single spare dollar you found, and throw that combined total at enemy number 1 every month until the balance is dead. Once that first card is paid off, you will hit a critical failure point. It is incredibly tempting to take that newly freed up cash and absorb it back into your lifestyle spending. You must resist that urge. This is where you execute step 5, the avalanche rollover. That newly freed cash must immediately be deployed to your next target. Here is how the mechanic works on your list. You take the entire monthly amount you were spending to kill card 1, and you add it directly on top of the minimum payment you were already making on card 2. This rollover effect creates a mathematical avalanche. As each individual debt dies, your monthly payment weapon becomes exponentially heavier and more destructive as it drops down to the next target. Look at your completed list. This document outlines your targets, defines your sequence of attack, and provides a technical map out of the interest trap. The guesswork is entirely gone. You know exactly who to pay, exactly how much to pay, and how to accelerate your timeline. But while a math is flawless and guaranteed to work, the entire system relies on your absolute daily discipline to not deviate from the plan. Stick strictly to the list. Let the avalanche build its momentum and take total control of your money back from the banking institutions. By cutting off new charges and following this mathematical sequence, you stop being a source of intrigue for the banks and start reclaiming your income. Subscribe to the channel and drop a comment below with your exact target debt-free date.